Hello everyone, this is Abhignya from Computer Science and Engineering Department, bearing rule number 22211A0528. Now I am going to discuss exception handling for input and output operations. Let me have an overview of exceptions and exception handling. Then we will be discussing about exception handling for input output operations. So now, what are exceptions? Exceptions are basically the abnormal situations or unexpected situations at the runtime. Can't we say it at the compile time? You may get a doubt. Yes, we can't say it as a compile time compile time errors like that. Exceptions occur at runtime, right? Okay. Now, in order to handle these exceptions, we will be using the concept called exception handling. That is where exception handling come into the picture. So let me discuss a real life example where we can understand much better about this concept. So suppose you have decided to go to a zoo. So you have prepared something, you have prepared your plan. According to it, you're executing it. In your way middle, there is a hotel. You want to eat something in that hotel, but the hotel is closed. It is an exception. It can be a checked exception because when you in the starting itself, you can decide if it is not there, you can continue like that. So that is about checked exception. And unchecked exceptions are like if in your way middle your road has not good, or the bridge like that, it is in this format. So in this way the road is there. The road was not there actually. So we can't move forward. That is a situation where unchecked exceptions comes into the picture. So let us understand what are unchecked and checked exceptions. So checked exceptions are checked at compile time, and unchecked exceptions are checked at unchecked exceptions are checked at runtime. And then coming to here, IOException, class not found exceptions are some of the types of the checked exceptions, and unchecked exceptions are like arithmetic exception, null point exception, and so on like that. So we can handle checked exceptions using try-catch blocks. We can handle unchecked exception using throws keywords. We can basically we can use the user-defined using user-defined exception handling techniques. So checked exceptions can also be handled by try-catch exceptions, which are inbuilt. And some of the examples of checked exceptions are file operation, database operation, logic, and so on. And coming to the unchecked exception, it can be logical errors, invalid arguments, and so on. Right? Now let us discuss our main topic, input-output exceptions. So what are input-output exception? It arises when input-output operation fails. The programmer must explicitly handle it. Okay. If when this come into the picture, when you in your program you want to you are using some file operations, you want to open the file. Suppose if that file is not existed in your system, then you will get an exception called file not found error. That is one kind of error. And when you are dealing with network communications, so URL is invalid, then that is also an exception. And when you want to access a file which don't have any permissions to access it, then you will get an exception called no permission, or file cannot load. That kind of exception you will get. Now let us discuss input output exception using one example. This is a program where we can easily understand about input-output exception. So Java.io is a package that is for input stream and output stream operations that we can use it. Star represents the every class we can access in that package. And now here we have let us try to implement this first. So let me open the command prompt. Now let me execute Java C A1. A1 is a file name dot Java. Yes, it is successfully compiled. Now let me run the Java program. Java A1. Yes, we have successfully got our output. So let me trace out this program first. So what I have done over here is this in main execution starts from the main method. So in try block, what I have done is file input stream. It is a class in java.io which reads the bytes of information from a file. So I have given a file name as a parameter. So this will goes into the package and this will go into the package and tries to read bytes from this file. But actually what the thing happened over here is I didn't created any text file. So just I don't in my system I don't have any file name for example.txt. So what happened here is file is not there in my, so I need to get an error called file not found error. So that is what I got here. When we observe it, Java file not found exception. This is an input output exception. So two ways I have displayed over it. Like the first way is like I just use the method get message, and the another way is like I just directly printed the actual what is the error it is. So this is how it works. I hope you have learned something through this video. Thank you.